This is a documentary. Welcome to South Africa, where we go down into the foliage to find our next feature, a specimen Avis solaris tonalaris, one of the most bizarre little creatures you'll ever find walking on Earth, or beneath Earth. We now go down underground to find our tunnel bird, with a headlamp hard at work. We join the little fellow in one of his fjords. The motivation of this remarkable creature, Avis solaris tonalaris, is not entirely understood, although in recent years scientists have begun to understand some of its behavior. They suspect that the creature may have an affinity for collecting things. A lot of things. Happy-faced and in his nest, the bird looks back longfully, and notices a noise, and a sandwich falls to the ground in slow motion. Its attention caught by the arrival of this dagwood. At any other time, this would have been a welcomed intrusion, but today, it's all merely business. The bird nervously walks towards the sandwich and gives it a painful poke. The dagwood not yet fierce, this means that it is now time for our little friend to visit the surface. Now on the surface, having dug his way out, the bird darts from rock to rock, plant to plant, and then notices something in a clearing. The bird will now swiftly make his way around, very carefully making sure not to be spotted by any predators, closer towards his newly found treasure. Now with a clear view, we can see that he has found a pair of white cartoon gloves. Moving back down underground, we join the bird again, checking and making sure that he has not been followed by any predators, to assure that his newly found treasure is not stolen from him or that he is not mugged. Now confirming that he is safe, after a long day's work, our little Avis solaris decides to put down his hat seamlessly on a pancake chisel. He now flies forward towards his treasure trove, where he keeps all his acquisitions. Pulling out his newest acquisition and newest treasure, a pair of white cartoon gloves, the bird now playfully tends to them. His quest now at an end, our little Joe triumphant, his behavior never before seen on film like this, truly a treat for our audience, we discover that the bird is apparently discovered that he cannot wear the gloves. And this simply shows another tragedy in the path of man, for birds cannot wear gloves. They are somewhat indifferent objects. For our little friend, he has found out a little too late that they simply do not fit. This has been another presentation of the BBC, another nature show brought to you by Pennzoil. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.